LeBron! King watch.
The funniest part is like you got a great mic now, so that probably sounds amazing to people's ears.
It probably does sound amazing.
Before it probably was all like loud and blowing out and shit. That's probably like it's probably like very soothing. You're like, LeBron is back.
Well, he
the
came
King
back
is
for
back.
one game.
That's the name of this episode, by the way. The King is back.
No, we gotta name it load management. We named this episode load management.
No, the King's load management.
The King's just load management.
No, load management is gonna be searched by everybody. We got to think about that.
Huh?
Just the term load management by itself, like if you just search that in Twitter, you're gonna see a bunch of shit. But if you search King's load management, I think you might be able to find us. It's the King. We can't just steal LeBron. We can't just steal LeBron's vernacular. This man is out here creating new terms.
I've never
When
heard
my
that
new
before.
girlfriend, whenever I get one,
Load
she asks me why I don't want to hang out with her. Load management, baby. I'm sorry.
Anything is load management.
When my boss asked me why I didn't want to send that email, I'm sorry. It was load management.
I've never heard of the
Hey,
term.
bro, why you want to record HoopsNBrews today? Load management. I'm sorry, G.
Load management. I've never heard of the term load
All right,
management.
fine, let's do it. Load management. Load management. The Kings got load management. The Lakers need to get some real management right now because they looking a little discombobulated all over the place.
It's honestly not that bad, honestly. It's just the Lakers and we in the social media era, so everything seems way more blown up.
I mean, yeah, and Sham, and the Lakers ain't been feeding Woj and Sham info, so they just been fucking trying to make shit happen.
Like,
basically, I mean, even the Lakers had a heated conversation in the locker room. You've been in locker rooms. Talk to me about it.
I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't necessarily know what happened, but it was probably just a regular locker room discussion. Like, they're probably just arguing with each other, and like if you haven't been part of a team before, if you've never been in like a locker room, it probably looked like, oh shit, like they're gonna like fight.
Yeah, but they should know that. They've been doing this shit for 20-some years.
Not necessarily, bro, because like I mean, like it depends on when it happened. So like, you know, you might have went downstairs and just heard yelling from the locker room. You hear yelling from the locker room, you don't know what the fuck happens. I'm sure it didn't happen while the media was in there. Excuse me. I'm sure the media didn't literally walk in and Michael Beasley was in Luke Walton's face like this. I'm sure that's not what happened. I'm sure they just heard yelling from the locker room and they were like, oh shit. And then also they were on the road, so probably did the player, the coach did his like post game presser outside the locker room in like a little thing. A little wallpaper back that they put up. So he probably came out the locker room and like it probably just looked like a weird scene. It was probably tension in the air when they walked in. But I don't think that like the media actually saw them yelling at each other in their face. And now I could be wrong, but I would assume that I don't think that's what happened. I just think they probably just heard yelling and they probably was like, yo, especially with everything circling around the Lakers right now. I mean, I think it's natural for yelling to happen. Also, you're 10th in the conference. Like, your season pretty much right now is on the line.
That's why Luke kind of needs to get fired at this point.
I don't think he needs to get fired. Look, again, it's not.
He can't control the locker. He can't control the locker room. His rotations are bad.
I don't think he can't control the locker room.
What you mean?
They just arguing. What's wrong with arguing? Everybody argues.
Bro,
remember when Draymond Green? Wait. Remember 2 years ago when Steph hit that crazy shit from half court and Draymond Green walked in the locker room and apparently had to be emotionally removed?
I'm not a robot.
Yeah. Remember earlier in the year when
Draymond Green is gonna be roster removed if he keep playing.
I'm just saying, like, these things happen. Like, bro, Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr, gave him a black eye mid practice. Kobe and Shaq fought all the time in practice.
I mean, Steve Kerr did admit that he was fucking with Mike. You can't fuck with Mike. Mike
so you
was
gonna
crazy.
Punch him and give him a black eye, G?
I mean, I'm just saying, everybody know Mike is crazy. Like, leave Mike alone. Leave Mike alone, G.
He beat him in a free throw competition and he punched his man in the face and gave him a black eye.
I mean, so what?
Granted, Steve Kerr
Mike should have won the goddamn free throw competition.
Steve Kerr went on to do great things. So the punch probably propelled him forward in life. He probably looks back at that moment as like a very watershed moment in his life. But still, he punched that man in the face.
Talking about to deal with superstars.
But still, he punched that man.
What did Pop could ever teach?
So these things happen all the time. I don't think he needs to be fired. Like, bro, again, I see people, Magic constructed this roster horribly. You haven't even seen the roster constructed as it was supposed to be constructed on court this entire season.
I mean, you have.
No, you haven't.
You've seen it for like 15 games.
No, you did. I guarantee you somebody was hurt. You've never seen this roster at full capacity. Somebody's always been in and out of the lineup. I think the stretch you talking about, Rondo was out.
And Beasley was out.
And Rondo was out. Beasley and Rondo was out. Then LeBron go out. Brandon Ingram decided to punch a man. So Brandon Ingram, who got suspended at first? Brandon Ingram and Rondo and Brandon Ingram get suspended first. Then Ingram turns an ankle. He out for like 2 weeks. Then Lonzo in and out the lineup. Then Beasley's mom dies. Then,
RIP.
RIP. Then LeBron gets hurt on Christmas. Then Rondo gets hurt on Christmas. Then like you guys have been in and out the lineup all year. Then Kuzma has the hip issue and back issue. So you haven't even seen his roster at full capacity. I don't think Luke needs to be fired. At least not this year.
I do, but we can agree to disagree on that one.
And you got the trade rumors. What the fuck you want Luke to do? Half the team don't even know if they're gonna G. Like the trade deadline is 4 days away. You don't even know if you're gonna be moving in 4 days. What do you want Luke to do?
Yeah.
Like how is Luke supposed to control the situation? And it's not like it's not like he's fucking Larry Brown or some shit like that. Like Luke is still a very, very young coach. Not like Luke has some.
Okay. Shout out to the homie at Unique Sports. We might be working with him in the near future.
Yeah,
but the only reason why I said that is because literally I just saw a tweet from him and he said, so I told y'all yesterday there's a chance Lonzo is traded to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Report also showed up on Reddit.
Yeah.
Then it showed up on the Phoenix Suns website on an article accidentally published.
Nah, I actually Googled it last night.
Apparently the source behind this is a Phoenix radio host who has alleged ties to the Suns ownership. This article was supposed to be a non-published piece as they waited for the exact players and confirmation of the trade.
Look, I Googled it last night. So if you like Google Lonzo Suns, it comes up that Lonzo traded to the Suns. I heard a deal where I forgot where I heard this from. But like Lonzo got traded. Actually, I was in a barbershop and somebody was talking about Lonzo been traded to the Suns 2 days ago. So like allegedly, I guess Lonzo got traded for Josh Jackson and picks to like send to New Orleans. Mm-hmm. So they traded him to New Orleans for more assets. to Phoenix for more assets.
That don't make sense because you can't do that. It would have to be it would have to be a 3-team trade.
No, it doesn't.
You can't trade for somebody and then trade them within 60 days.
I think you can.
No, you can't.
No, bro. Remember that happened to Rasheed Wallace. Remember when he played the one game with the Hawks?
Can't do that no more though. And he probably played one game and got you can't do that no more. Now it's like a 60-day incubation period after somebody get traded. You can't just trade them and then immediately trade them.
I don't think
which is the reason why the Knicks were talking about what Knicks fans want DeAndre Jordan to be amnesty because you don't want to come back and play so y'all win. You want to keep losing,
Fair.
But you can't trade them, so you just cut them.
Fair.
So like no, like that particular scenario. I mean, whatever, man. Honestly. The Lakers are gonna fuck up though. You wanna know why? Because they're gonna trade Lonzo Ball to Phoenix and create their own worst enemy. Because Lonzo Ball and DeAndre Ayton are gonna, oh my god,
and Devin Booker.
Fuck Devin Booker. What's the main thing we've been talking about all season long with DeAndre Ayton? We need somebody to get him the ball. What has Kuzma been doing since Lonzo been out? Shit. Exactly. Ayton already is a beast.
The thing about Lonzo is
Ayton is literally already a beast.
The thing about Lonzo
oh my god.
is
man. And we gotta change the name of our podcast.
I personally think that I'm with you. I still think Lonzo has probably the most untapped potential of any NBA player right now. I still mean my Lonzo Steph tweet. I still mean the fuck out of it. But it's on Lonzo to realize it's not over just because you got traded. Which I don't know if he'll do that.
Yes, he will. They have an empire that is solely resting on his back until LaMelo Ball gets drafted. So he has to continue to be very, very good until LaMelo Ball gets drafted. You still got to sell shoes and shit.
And also, I just don't like. Again, even watching the Warriors-Lakers game last night, literally all the Lakers was missing was LeBron 20 points, 30 points. That's it. It was certain times in the game where it's like they just couldn't score.
Yeah.
You gave the ball to Brandon way too much, and it was like, yo, I like fuck with Brandon, but Brandon ain't there yet.
Yeah. According to the homie at Unique Sports, it says in this tweet that was published this morning, it says LA is 15-8 when LeBron James, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Kyle Kuzma play. LA is 7-3 when LeBron James, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Kyle Kuzma play without Rondo. LA is 10-9 when Rondo plays. So I mean, hey.
Still.
Like, but like they're 7-3 without Rondo and 15-8 when Rondo. I'm sorry when it's just like the main four guys.
I mean, yeah, but the reason why that happened is because Rondo broke his hand during that stretch in which I think they won 8 straight games. So even like all these numbers are kind of screwed. You don't really know how good this team is at full capacity because you haven't seen it.
They're 1-5 without Lonzo and LeBron, and they're 2-5 without Lonzo this season.
Because you haven't seen how.
But they
good.
go. But the only thing about all this stuff is just the stupidest thing to me in terms of the way that they're GMing right now is. I just want to know really what makes them think on a roster where the whole season and for the past 2 seasons we've been saying, yo, you really need a solid point guard and a solid backup point guard. You draft a point guard who
And
you
get a
say is
backup
going to be the
point guard.
next Magic Johnson. You get a backup point
So
guard
there's
who's
another
one of the
point
greatest who's one of the greatest point guards in NBA history. And then for
trade them both?
and then for some dumbass reason you want to trade them both for Anthony Davis, and so LeBron just gonna walk up to court every time and throw the ball to AD. AD gonna walk up to court, throw the ball to LeBron.
And
Brandon Ingram gonna be the point guard. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I'm sorry.
I don't see how Anthony Davis helps you beat the Warriors. I legit do not see it. They don't come in the lane any fucking way. What is AD gonna do? He don't guard on the damn perimeter. You can't stick him on Clay and be like, all right, go run around Clay with all these screens. Even if you trade KCP does a great job on Steph and Clay, does he not?
Yeah, Josh Hart doesn't. Josh Hart doesn't.
Well, no, I think
he's been fooled this season. Let's be honest. He's been fooled and he's been shooting terribly. He started off strong, but he's been.
I think that Hart does a better job on Steph because he's more his size. But Clay is way too big for Josh Hart to guard. Like literally, it's just like I'm just gonna shoot clean over you, bro. You 6'4", I'm 6'7", with a 6'10" wingspan. Even if you do this, I'm going to elevate and shoot over you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't really want to trade KCP. I think they got all they need right there. And you got cap room in the summer. Sign a man. Or the man goes XG. Literally, the man gonna come here in 2 years anyway. You can't just wait.
I don't want them to get him in general. I really want them to get Vucevic.
I'm telling you
one thing LeBron
do.
hasn't played with in his career is a dominant low post scorer. And Vucevic this year has proven that when he wants to, he can be a dominant low post scorer. There has been no big man. There's been no big man in the NBA this year that's been really able to hold Vucevic down. Even Andre Drummond complaining on Twitter talking about with the Soldier Boy. I mean, Vucevic is like, and then literally somebody responded underneath the comment with a thread where Vucevic was at the top of the three, hit him with a move, spent off him, ran to the rim and dunked on him. Yes, Vucevic. Like and you don't have to pay that much for him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you really don't have to pay that much. You
probably won't have to max Vucevic out.
No, it's not even in terms of maxing him out. I'm saying like I think that they should trade for him this year because I like him and I think a guy like him.
But who you gonna trade for him?
Huh? You already know who I've been telling you I want to trade for him. So
man,
I mean, yeah.
I'm not trading.
Send me back Vucevic.
But if I'm Magic, why do I want?
Send me back Vucevic and Fournier, and I'll send you. Why? What do you mean? Why would you?
Why do I want Brandon Ingram?
Because Aaron Gordon is not the answer. Honestly, they need to trade Vucevic and they need to trade Aaron Gordon. They need to build around Mo Bamba, Jonathan Isaac, and they need to find them a point guard.
But they aren't going to trade Aaron Gordon right now.
But I don't. But they
just aren't going to do that.
If he gets moved by the deadline, I wouldn't be shocked. They've been trying to move him for 2 years.
Well, no, they're trying to move.
They were trying to move him and Vucevic for 2 years.
They're trying to move Vucevic. Aaron Gordon's name just started popping up in trade conversations.
No, it was popping up in trade conversations last year. The problem was that he just wasn't making enough money at that point in time. So if you trade him, it's not like if you trade him, he's too young and his contract wasn't really worth that much money. Now he at least got a decent contract where you can at least trade that. That's a tradable asset. Yeah. But Vucevic to me is the better option for the Lakers. I just been looking at what Zubac has been able to do, and Zubac literally has destroyed the Warriors every time he's played them this year.
No matter who's down there,
it doesn't matter. So I think if Zubac in this offense can destroy the Warriors, you can't make me believe Vucevic in this offense can't destroy the Warriors.
I'm telling you, the reason why the Magic lost to the Warriors earlier in the year was because they stopped giving Vucevic the ball.
AD also does it. Is not a heavy post player. So even that from that scenario,
it's not good against Draymond either.
I mean, yeah, but even in that scenario, it's not going to help you beat the Warriors because of the fact that you have to play them at their same game, but also beat them at different facets that they don't have, right? So you need to, like you always say, play tough defense on Steph, all that other shit. But the other shit that you got to do besides that is you need to get some solid low post scoring when possible. Because even if you look at the series versus the Rockets, every game Clint Capella had a really good game. The Rockets played really good in that game. When most teams low post scores play well against the Warriors, they tend to actually have a chance versus the Warriors. I mean, look at the Warriors this past week versus the 76ers and Embiid. Embiid was giving them hell. Ben Simmons was giving them hell. Going down, dumping in the low post, boom, Draymond too small to guard anybody, Boogie too big and slow, you can get him in foul trouble. Can you imagine Boogie versus Vucevic for a whole series? Food. Like literally food. And then LeBron gonna come and be LeBron? Food.
Hey, great, like,
food.
Bro.
I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. It's not even so much on the trade Brandon Ingram kind of thing, because Brandon Ingram has actually been playing really, really well. A little too well, because he might get traded for it. But I think the only thing the Pelicans really want from the Lakers is Brandon Ingram. And I think that the Lakers don't want to give up Brandon Ingram because everybody's looking at all the numbers like nobody's ever done this at 21 before and all stuff like this. But I still don't think he's the right player to play with LeBron.
No, I think he's great because Brandon Ingram is like, for one, to me, he's like a Lamar Odom, but like if Lamar Odom had a better post game. the thing that Brandon Ingram does is like literally he's like a 6'10" shooting guard, or he plays small forward, but he can play in the post. So Brandon Ingram is a guy who can slow the game clean down. Also,
yeah, but how is that gonna help you beat the Warriors?
A lot.
He's not dynamic enough for that. Go ahead.
A lot. For one, he's the only person who can contest KD's shot. You can throw him on KD, and when he does this, KD probably actually can't see the rim. It's like 3 people in the league who can do that: Jonathan Isaac, Giannis, and Brandon Ingram. That's it. They're the only people who can contest KD's shot, and he can't see the rim. Also, he can shoot over KD. Very few people can shoot over KD, and he can shoot over pretty much anybody the Warriors put on him. Also, he slows the game down. With the Warriors, you just want to keep the game in the half court. You do not. You absolutely do not want to let them get out in transition.
So trading him for Vucevic does not do any of that for you?
No, because you also need a guard.
Huh?
No, because look, listen, I'm not trading.
If they give me back Evan Fournier.
Look, listen. I'm not trading anybody for Vucevic. I'm just signing him in the offseason. The Magic not gonna bring him back. I'm gonna just sign him in the offseason. Why am I trading anybody? I don't believe. Look, trades are the last resort always. I do not believe.
Not when you have salary that you sign specifically to be able to dump if you needed to make a trade.
Straight.
They have salary that they specifically sign.
I'm straight.
No,
just
no. You like get him now.
No.
Yes, get him
later.
Now. No, get him now.
If I gotta trade one of my young pieces, I'm not trading for him right now. No, get him.
One of those young guys gotta go.
Yeah,
and it's looking like Lonzo is gonna be the odd man out, and that to me is the most flabbergasted part about all of it. Lonzo Ball gonna go to Phoenix and become a Hall of Famer. Y'all remember I said that.
I just personally think it should be Kyle Kuzma. You can find somebody to do what Kuzma does, and Kuzma still needs somebody to set him up.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. You saw what he was doing when Brandon Ingram wasn't playing. He was playing lights out.
Yeah, but also Lonzo was playing too.
Huh?
But Lonzo was playing too.
Lonzo wasn't the reason why he was putting up 30 and 40 every game.
Look, wait, go back.
God. You act like this man is Klay Thompson where everything he's doing is running around screens.
Go back and look. I wish you had a stat about how many of those buckets were assisted. I wish we had that stat.
Why you always act like it's something wrong with getting assisted buckets?
I'm not. I'm just saying that means you need somebody to set you up. I don't think
Kuzma. Is LeBron not on the team with Kyle Kuzma?
What that mean?
What?
What that mean?
LeBron spent the whole past 5 years setting up Kevin Love bum ass to get open threes in the court.
Kevin Love was replaceable.
Huh?
Kevin Love was replaceable.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. If you could find somebody to do what Kevin Love could do.
No, I'm sorry, he wasn't really replaceable. That's like saying Chris Bosh was replaceable. No, it wasn't. When you have big men that play with LeBron James, they need to play in a specific designated role to be in that way, especially in terms of old LeBron James. You needed Kevin Love. Kevin Love was just as valuable as Kyrie Irving was on that team.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No,
he wasn't better. He wasn't as good, but he was equally as valuable. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And there wasn't nobody else in the league that was going to be able to come in there and play with LeBron James and still be able to give you damn near 19 and 12 a game. Nobody. Kevin Love could do that. Kevin Love reshaped his entire fucking game to play with LeBron James.
He was good.
Nobody. The crazy part is, I don't even necessarily know if AD and LeBron gonna work, because AD not gonna be one of those type of guys that's gonna want to come in and reshape his game. And when you play with LeBron, you gotta come in and you gotta reshape your game, because you're not just gonna be standing there holding the ball and you're not gonna get as many possessions as you normally.
My thing is that I don't.
We saw what Kevin Love did in Minnesota. Yes, it was hollow, but we talking about guys putting up gaudy numbers. I mean, come on.
Yes, but look, my thing is, I don't want to see. I've said this 1 million times. I don't think LeBron needs to play the way he played in Cleveland the last 4 years in LA. No, that's not gonna work. The man is 34, 35 years old. Look, if he played the way he played last year for the next 4 years, he's gonna be out for load management a whole lot. It's gonna be a lot of load managing for LeBron. That shit gonna pop up like 20 times a year. I don't need to see him play like this. I need to see LeBron play off ball more. Let somebody else bring the ball up. You get it at the 3-point line, run the play there, or fucking you the screener and then you rolling off the screen. I don't need to see this man playing the same way. I don't need to see it. And if I see that, I'll be disappointed in LeBron and also whoever coaching them and Magic and everybody else who allowed that shit to happen. I don't want to see that shit happen. He is too old for that.
No, now all of us. Let's see. This.
I told you that before the beginning of the year. I said I think LeBron needs to play all ball more. I do. In order to best preserve him.
But now he's too old now. Now all of a sudden LeBron is too old. Last season he was better than Michael Jordan. Now he's too old.
No.
LeBron over the hill now.
No, hold on, wait. I still think LeBron's the best player in the league. Hands down. My thing is,
I don't think he is this year. I think Harden is the best player.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna be disrespectful to him. I think this year best players, and honestly LeBron is LeBron number 3 this year to me in the league. I'm sorry.
Who's better? Who else?
LeBron, Steph Curry, and James Harden having better years.
Wow,
than LeBron.
Steph Curry is not having a better year than LeBron.
What the fuck are you talking about? He's almost averaging 30 goddamn
he's
points.
Playing with a fucking,
and playing the most efficient basketball he ever played in his life.
He's playing with the West Conference All-Stars.
Oh my god.
No, he would not do that on his own team. Point blank, period.
Oh my god.
He would not do it.
Oh my god. He never had his own team. He never won the fucking unanimous MVP. Shut your ass up.
That's dope.
Fuck out of here.
That's cool.
You gonna get me kicked out of my goddamn apartment?
Lost in the fucking finals. And they won
After
series.
spraining his goddamn MCL on sweat.
They won series without the man.
If I get up right now and I slip on some water, some sweat, and sprain my goddamn MCL, you think I'm just gonna be up walking around in the NBA Finals in 2 weeks?
Pause. I would argue James Harden season this year is better than that season. Hands down, point blank, period. And Russ season when he had the triple-double.
I really fucking hate talking basketball.
Fine.
Really fucking hate basketball. Talking basketball. That probably is what makes this shit work. I really fucking hate talking basketball. That don't make fucking sense. He didn't win unanimous MVP because he was a lone man on the team. They had a very fucking good team around him, man. You do not win 73 How
games
do you call somebody that won a unanimous MVP overrated? Or say that other people had better years than the guy who had a fucking unanimous MVP?
Because a lot of people should have won unanimous MVP. LeBron should have won it.
He didn't even play in like 20 plus third quarters because they was beating everybody ass.
Because they had a great fucking team.
And he still because he was putting up 30 a night.
He was putting up 30 a night. So he the lone reason they went 73 and 9. Fuck out of here, your lying ass. Ain't nobody the lone reason. Michael Jordan wasn't the lone reason that they won.
No, he was not. Exactly.
Okay, so shut your ass up. He had a great team around him. Shut your ass up.
Okay, so don't tell me
shut your ass up.
The lone reason why the Rockets are in 5th place.
Of course they not.
Okay, then so stop telling me that
his individual season is fucking better.
It's not. It's not better. It's not better.
He out there with fucking PJ Tucker, Eric Gordon, who been hurt half the goddamn time. Chris Paul, ski mask, put the ski mask on. Capella been hurt. They was the most healthy fucking team in the league. Harden doing that shit. Night in, night out, no matter who on the court. That season is better.
I don't want to hear that shit.
But
I would much rather you argue me Harden season last year than argue me this season.
Harden season this year better than Harden season last year? Get the fuck out of here.
No, don't get me wrong. His numbers are better, but if we talking about who's a better player, he was a better player last year.
Get the fuck out of here. 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 You put way too much motherfucking
value. He taking 25 shots a game.
He should. Who the fuck you want to shoot the goddamn ball?
He's taking 25 shots a game. He's taking 25 shots a game.
Anyway, regardless.
He's taking 25 shots a game. Like you no. Like you say, if you taking 15 threes a game, you should at least be hitting half of them. So if you taking 25 shots a game, you should be putting up 36
and he
points.
Is.
Fuck out of here.
And he motherfucking is.
Good. As he should be.
Exactly.
Same reason with Steph Curry. As he should have been doing that shit when he was doing it. If he wasn't hooping that year and they went 73 and 9, then you be telling me he shouldn't have won MVP.
Did I say he didn't hoop?
You use every opportunity you can.
I just said Harden season this year is fucking better.
Every opportunity you get to disrespect
we are comparing all-time great seasons.
Yes, and he had one of the top 5.
And so did Harden.
No, he didn't.
Harden has one of the top 3 great seasons of all fucking time.
No, he's not.
Right the fuck now.
Not at the 5th seed. Russell Westbrook not at the 5th seed.
What the fuck do you mean? That's a fucking key. Wins do not equate to how great you were as an individual fucking player.
If the Warriors wouldn't win 73 and 9, we wouldn't be talking about the fucking unanimous.
Yes, the fuck we would. He still would have won it.
If the Warriors would have won MVP, the Warriors would have been a 5th seed.
He would have won MVP.
MVP.
He would have won MVP. With that shit, the man would have won MVP. Fuck out of here. Anyway,
go ahead, man. Talk about LeBron, G. What
the fuck do you mean?
He gonna win a unanimous MVP 5th seed in the West.
Unanimous,
he gonna win MVP 5th seed in the West.
Unanimous, no. Win MVP, yes.
They was a 5th seed in the West. Ain't no way in hell he would have won MVP. Huh?
Russ did it.
Russ averaged a goddamn triple-double, and it hadn't been done since fucking Dr. Martin Luther King got shot.
Motherfucking Steph Curry had a goddamn 30-point, 50-40-90 season. That don't happen every day.
That wasn't a 50-40-90 season.
I think it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was very, very close.
It was close. Ain't a 50-40-90 season.
I'm not about to look it up right now. It was very, very close.
It wasn't a 50-40-90.
It was maybe like 1% off.
It don't matter. It wasn't a 50-40-90 season.
I think it. Hold on, wait.
Somehow you found a way to disrespect him and compliment him at the same time.
I think it was a 50-40-90 season. It's not disrespectful. I think somebody had a better fucking season.
Let's talk about LeBron.
That's not disrespectful.
Talk about
anyway,
let's round out.
Regardless.
Make no fucking sense, G.
I still think LeBron's one of the best players in the league, hands down. If you don't want to say he's the best, I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly fine. Harden's having an incredible season, but I do not want to see this man playing the same ways I've seen him play in the past. No, he will be out. He will be load managing a whole lot if he continues to play like that. But Lakers. What do you expect this coming week from the Lakers in La La Land? What do you expect?
I don't care, man. Like, the Lakers not beating nobody. Once LeBron got hurt, it put them in a chess piece move where it made them a little bit tougher to beat anybody. I think the only thing that can save the Lakers right now is them praying that the Denver Nuggets maintain pace, keep the #1 seed, and they wind up getting the 8th seed. because in that way you avoid the Warriors into the Western Conference Finals, and I believe that they could beat the Nuggets in the 7-game series easily.
I don't know about easily.
Easily.
The
Nuggets have no one that can hold LeBron James. No one. And them and the Lakers have pretty much had bad blood between each other for the past like 2 years. Jamal Murray loved talking shit, but
what's easily to you?
Huh?
How many games is easily to you?
I think the Lakers could beat the Nuggets in like 6.
I mean, that's not really easily though.
They're the number 1 seed. It's easy to me.
It's not easy.
Shh. They're the number 1 seed, and the Lakers have been hurt all year.
Yeah,
and I've been saying they should fire their coach since the 10th game of the season.
Yeah, but how big of an upset would that really be to you?
It would be a huge fucking upset. That would be a huge upset.
I don't think that's really.
That would be a huge upset. This Denver Nuggets team in any other year in NBA history would probably be considered to be one of the best teams ever in that year. But I think they would.
I think they still are.
I don't know. Nah, I'm not. I mean, I'm looking around, and I'm looking at teams. I even look at teams like the Bucks and the Warriors and the Raptors, and I think that they're less fraudulent than the Nuggets. I look at the 76ers and the Celtics. They less fragile. They less fragile than the Denver Nuggets. This Denver Nuggets team. Don't get me wrong. I believe in Mike Malone, but I believe in LeBron James more, and that's just what that boils down to.
I mean, yeah, but I think any team with LeBron James on it, no matter the seed,
I think James Harden got a better chance of losing in the first round this year to a team than LeBron James does, unless he playing the Warriors. Period.
That's fair.
Period.
My thing is, I think that any team with LeBron James on it, no matter the seed of the team you don't want to play, I don't even think the Warriors really want to play LeBron first round. I don't think you do. I think that series goes 7, especially judging off the way that the Warriors hold Steph. And if LeBron is going to be out there at full capacity, I think that series that goes 6-7. And if it goes 6, I think it's a very tough 6. They're not getting swept off the gym like they did like they did in Game 2 and Game 4 last year. If everybody is healthy. So I don't think anybody wants to play LeBron James at all in the playoffs in the first round. Because there's a possibility you might be going home, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
Come on, it's like...
He's managing his load now. I don't even know what LeBron got left in the tank.
I mean, yeah, but still, it's like even when Michael Jordan came back and the Magic played him, I guarantee you, I mean, they won, but I promise you they probably would have liked to prefer to play somebody else than Michael Jordan in the goddamn second round.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking sure they would prefer to play Patrick Ewing.
Who wouldn't?
Exactly. Who wouldn't? You want to play LeBron James or you want to play somebody else?
Mailman East don't deliver on Sundays. Mailman East. Mailman East. Mailman East. He don't deliver on Sundays.
But I mean, I don't know what to expect for the Lakers this week. I mean, I don't even know who's gonna be on the team come next Thursday. I think next Thursday trade deadline. I don't even know who's gonna be on the team. I just don't. Again, I said this earlier in the year. Do not mellow yourselves. Don't do it. Don't mellow yourselves. Remember when the Knicks traded for Melo, traded all their young pieces, signed all these old guys, and 2 years later they was looking for more young pieces to play with Melo. Again, even if you bring AD here, LeBron 34, he 35 years old. You don't just want to be good for the next 2 years. You want to be good for the entire 2020s. The Lakers as an organization has sucked for 10 years. If you were a child growing up in Los Angeles, you did not grow up.
Let's give them credit. They did.
Whatever. If you were a child growing up in Los Angeles, you did not grow up with a great basketball coach of the Lakers. You did not.
It depends on when you was born. I'm just saying.
If you was born in 2000, you was 9 when they won.
Okay, then
it's like saying
I'm fine with that, but like I mean, we didn't been around for a while. I've seen 5 Lakers championships in my life.
I have.
So I'm just saying.
If you like born in year 2000. And you going into high school right now, you born in 2001, you saw 2, but the first 2 you probably don't remember. You saw Kobe tear his Achilles and then them suck for your pivotal years. So again, even if you bring AD here, AD needs guys to play with in 2020, 2024, 2025, 2026. So do not mortgage your whole future away for 2 years. I just want to see you give the young guys time to develop and sign a big free agent. Or if you do go get AD, please do not trade all these young assets.
Just trade Brandon Ingram. Keep Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, and I'm cool with that.
Whatever.
I got nothing to say. I'm fucking disgusted with you.
I don't know why you're disgusted.
I'm fucking disgusted with you. It's been TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Real TPJ. That's REEL TPJ. This has been King Watch. We're back. It was 5-6 weeks between King Watches. We'll be back. Hopefully, we'll keep this more consistent now. Hopefully, LeBron is not load management. We're gonna have to start calling him PTO Bron soon. But go ahead, Pavy, get your plug in, man.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy World, P-A-V-Y World, all one word. Instagram is the same, P-A-V-Y World, all one word. Rolodex CD is out right now. Please go listen to it. Pavers Volume 1 is still out right now. Also go listen to that.
Yeah, man, and hopefully the Rams are champions. That would be wild. And also considering the past couple years, we got Boston versus LA series. Hopefully we get one this year. That would be very
Boston versus LA on Thursday.
Yep. Lakers.
I got Lakers too.
I think I picked the Lakers.
Yeah.
I think I picked the Lakers on Hoops and Brews, which you'll see tomorrow. But the King Watch is going up immediately after this, so you'll be able to see it before the Super Bowl, especially because if Anthony Davis get traded, I'm mad as fuck. So go ahead. How we in this?
Lebron.